What if I told you that you could turn just $50 into a fortune? Seems impossible, right? Well, stick around. This financial hack could change the way you think about money. And no, it's not some get-rich-quick scheme. It's real. And it's something anyone can start with as little as 50 bucks. Before you roll your eyes and click away, hear me out. You don't need a trust fund, a high-paying job, or a degree from Harvard to pull this off. You just need the right strategy. And I'm about to show you what it is. Act 1. The importance of financial education. Let's start with a little secret that most people overlook. Financial education is the #1 asset you can have. And yet, most people ignore it, believing that money just happens. But here's the harsh truth. Money doesn't just fall into your lap. In fact, studies show that over 80% of people in the US live paycheck to paycheck. They're not bad people, they're just uninformed. When you're waiting for the paycheck but it's already spent. I mean, come on, we've all been there. That feeling when your paycheck disappears before you even have a chance to see it. But what if I told you that this could be avoided? That with a little bit of financial literacy, you could start making smarter decisions right now? Now, don't get me wrong. Financial education isn't just about reading a bunch of books or listening to podcasts. It's about real, practical knowledge that empowers you to take control of your money. That means understanding the difference between assets and liabilities, how to budget effectively, and how to make your money work for you. Why? Because the wealthiest people in the world didn't get there by being ignorant. They got there by mastering their money. And guess what? You can too. Stay with me. This next step is where things get exciting. Act 2. The power of compound interest. Okay, here's where things get real. Let's talk about compound interest, the secret weapon that can turn $50 into lakhs if you play your cards right. Imagine this. You invest just $50 a month into a solid investment with an average return rate of 7%. A modest rate for the stock market, for example. Over 30 years, that $50 would grow to more than $50,000. Doesn't sound so impressive at first, does it? But hold up. Here's the kicker. The magic of compound interest means that your money isn't just sitting there. It's growing exponentially. At first, it's slow, like a tortoise crawling across the financial track. But over time, your money starts doing the heavy lifting, and that $50 turns into lakhs, without you even realizing it. Still not convinced? Let's talk about a tool that will make this happen faster. Act 3. Leveraging investments. Now you might be wondering, okay, that sounds cool, but what about actually investing my $50 in something? This is where most people mess up. They think they need to start with a lot of money to make a difference. But here's the thing. You don't need to be a millionaire to start investing. You can start with small amounts, $50, $100, and still see impressive returns over time. But what should you invest in? This is the part where you'll want to pay attention, so grab your pen. Start by focusing on low-cost index funds or ETFs, exchange-traded funds. These investments are designed to mirror the overall market's performance. And while it's not a get-rich-quick solution, it's a steady path that builds wealth over time. It's simple, it's safe, and it's a long-term strategy that has proven successful for decades. Want to take this up a notch? I'll show you the secret weapon to accelerate your growth. The secret weapon: consistent investing. All right, here's the final hack. The one thing that can turbocharge your investments without needing to watch the stock market every day. This strategy is simple. You invest a fixed amount of money, no matter how the market is doing, whether it's up or down. It's like paying yourself first every month. Whether the market is booming or crashing, you stick to your plan. Think of it like a subscription to your financial future. Imagine you're paying for a monthly subscription to a service you really value, whether it's a gym membership or streaming service. You don't cancel it because one day the service isn't as good. You keep paying because you know over time it's worth it. That's what consistent investing is all about. By investing consistently, you lower your risk of buying at the wrong time and let your money grow steadily, even during market ups and downs. The key here is patience. It's not about trying to time the market. It's about making regular, smart decisions that add up in the long run. Still not convinced? Let's talk about how small amounts can turn into big results. The power is in your hands. So now that you know the secret, what's stopping you? Don't let fear or confusion hold you back. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll see results. Remember, the wealthiest people didn't get there by waiting. They took action. If you're serious about changing your financial future, now is the time to start. Imagine where you could be in 10, 20, or 30 years if you start today. If you found this helpful, drop a like, subscribe, and follow for more videos like this.